Okay, yes. So I'm gonna look at a grip tonight that I like to use. Maybe a little underused, I don't know. It's very effective and it's kind of good. So okay, so sometimes we end up in guard and I see it's like confusion, right? It's like, where do I put my hands? What do I go for? I have like 1,500 moves in my head, and I don't know where to go right now, okay? That's a good place. This is a good place to start. And I like this grip. This is my, I'm disoriented and tired grip. I just kind of fall back to this because there's so many things I can do off of here, and it just gives me a lot of attacking options. So this grip is cuff the sleeve, palm down, all right? I never want my palm facing any other way but down on these grips. Reason we discussed before, if my palm is not facing down and I pull, I'm pulling into the ground, all right? And I'm pulling into the ground, I have a limit on my pull, and I let him latch on to me. If my palm is facing down, then I have a lot more room to pull. Pull my elbow all the way back and generate a lot more momentum. I can generate a lot more directional change, right? But I can only do that if I'm not hitting the ground with my elbow. Okay, so this hand, very important. Every gi has this seam, all right? Until they start making gis without the seam, every gi has it, all right? This is the seam you want to grab. The reason is because if you see this seam is connected all the way here, all right? If I grab here, I'm controlling this small patch of arm. If I grab on this seam here, I'm controlling all the way to here to some degree, all right? So grabbing a seam, because they run around the gi, gives you a lot more control than just grabbing a patch of material. All right, so from here, we're gonna open up, all right? The first thing I like to do from here is invert. And I don't mean like Gurnable invert, I mean like classic Hejapano, Haleka invert, where I'm going here, I'm going to keep my foot on the hip, flip over, holding my grip, I try to knock him back. If I can knock him back, all the better. All right, and I just take my sweep. Okay, so ideally I don't want to be out here next to him. I want to be here, hooked into the hip, pulling at the sleeve. From here, if he doesn't get knocked over, and I can come up, I'm going to come up, grab, pull, and sit back. Okay, so that's going to be number one. It's going to be foot on the hip, taking my grip. I'm going to come forward the top, and let go with that end, hook in, come up, grab the belt. I can sit up if I have to. If I need to generate extra momentum, I can actually post here or not, depending on how active he is countering this. And I'm just gonna pull and sit back, taking my sweep. Okay, you have to see. Any questions? So 1, 2.